Hey everyone. So I had this kind of aha moment this morning, and it's about a phrase that I've been using for a long time, and it's really kind of fun because I have asked questions of clients and potential clients frequently, and it wasn't until today, it wasn't until this morning that I kind of thought maybe I'm not asking the right second question, or at least maybe add a question to the questions that I ask. Before I get into that, tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be reading live another chapter in my new book. Uh, wake the bleep up. I don't have a copy right in front of me. But anyway, I'm going to be reading chapter 9. I've read chapters 1 through 8 so far. So if you want to come in and listen to the book, which launches on March 15th, you want to get a pre-listen to the book, then let me know below. I'll shoot you a link to that group and you can listen live or watch the recordings. So back to what I was talking about. So there's a question that I ask pretty much everyone. When somebody tells me they're having a struggle in their life, or even not, when somebody's talking about, wanting some coaching or wanting to upgrade something in their lives or change something in their lives, there's one question I always ask, and I keep it here on front of my screen just so as a reminder. And it's, what do you want to create? So that's the first question I ask people when they're having a struggle in their lives, or they're just looking for some general information. First question I always ask is, what do you want to create? Now, the second question I've usually asked, and I actually got this from Devin Bandison in his video in Steve Chandler's online ACS. So the question I'm getting now, and where the aha moment came from, I told you guys yesterday, I'm reading Steve Chandler's Creator right now. If you haven't read that, I'm not through it yet, but it's a super easy read. I could literally do it in one sitting if I wasn't scheduling and timing my reading time. I could literally read it in one sitting. So anyway, he talks about in one of his chapters, he talks about how he asked that question, or his coach, Steve Hardison, both friends of mine, asks him every time when he's talking about a challenge in his life, he says, what do you want to create? And he's like, okay. And so instead of asking the question that I usually ask the question, well, what's keeping you from getting there? Well, that automatically, now that I'm thinking about it, automatically puts somebody into a scarcity mindset, or a mindset of lack or negativity of, oh man, now I'm thinking about the bad things that are keeping me from getting there. So in this chapter I was reading this morning, Steve Hardison says to Steve Chandler, not what's keeping you from getting there, it's what do you want to create and who do you need to be to create that? And I was like, wow, what a difference in such a small little question. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't still ask what's keeping you from getting there. I may still ask that question, but I'm probably going to add this question now. Who do you need to be? Because it's such a powerful way of saying it. It's such a powerful way to get people to that result. Such a powerful way to get you thinking in the right direction. And a lot of people ask also all the time, how do I create? You just do. You just create. I mean, you've been doing it your whole life. You may not even realize it. I mean, you create. When you were in school, you created your book report. You created the date that you had with your now wife, husband, significant other, or person you're dating. You created that. You're creating all day, every day. You're creating a meal every time you cook. You just create. And when you get hung up on trying to create, that's when you stop. When it comes to creating, just create. Distract yourself. Do something different and just create. So anyway, I'm going to ask you the same question. What is it you want to create? And who do you need to be to create that? Make it a great day, everyone. Just want to hop in real quick. Make it a great day. Always remember, never forget to be schmaltzy. Take care, my friends.